Ta-da! Are we live on the internet?
We
Oh,
are
it looks like I'm not
live.
wearing a shirt at all. This is gonna go well. Guys, I swear to God, I'm dressed.
Hey, everybody. Happy Friday night. Welcome to the Wildflower Wolves YouTube channel. I'm Louise. This is Jocelyn.
It's true, that's me.
And it is the end of the 2-week sweater knitting challenge. So we're going to show you our sweaters
Ta-da!
and then we can see everybody else's, or well, can't see yours. You can go post them in the Fiber Friends Facebook group, but you can tell us how you made out with your sweater knitting. So let's
Give us
see.
the deets.
We got a few people coming in the chat. So let me see. Let's start off. I posted an Instagram post
Okay.
in the stories this afternoon.
Okay. Did you
Let
tag me? Because I sure as heck haven't opened up Instagram today.
I told I I know. Let me guess. Have you been knitting for like 10 hours straight?
Nope.
No? Oh, good for you. Um, I have not. Okay,
I
let
did
me
my work today.
find me. Oh, good for you. Okay, so I posted, I said it's the last few hours until our sweater reveal. Did Jocelyn finish her sweater?
That's a very good question because I believe I asked my Discord chat the same thing, but it was, did Louise finish? I wonder.
So I asked for both of us. So the first poll was, did Jocelyn finish her sweater?
All right.
54% of the people
Ooh,
said
that's right down the middle.
yes.
That is right down the middle. Oh, that's
Yeah.
close.
So
That's
then
close.
it was,
Okay, okay,
then I asked, did Louise finish her sweater?
okay.
73% said that yes, I finished my sweater.
Feeling confident about you this year. That's good. You
Uh-huh.
were in a
Well,
better position last Friday than I was.
I was, and I've got chunky yarn, so that
You
makes a
do.
big difference.
You do.
I do.
Which, it does. It makes rows go faster because
Hmm.
it grows quicker. I never wear bulky sweaters. Never ever. I hardly wear DK weight sweaters. I wear fingering weights. I am sitting here. Now, technically, Brandon's not, or Winnipeg's not in an extreme cold warning. It's Jocelyn cold outside. I'm sitting inside in a summer dress with no cardigan on and no socks.
Diane, I must have felt your message. I did not see Ravelry. I did not do anything today, you guys, except knit. But as I was knitting
Why?
on
Sock
my
Madness
sweater,
signups don't close till the end of day today.
I know that's right.
So there's
So
no reason. You don't need to start checking till tomorrow.
no, well, Diane, as I was knitting this afternoon, all of a sudden I thought, it's sweater knitting month for Fiber Friends. Did I open that Ravelry thread? And I'm like, I'm sure I did. And then I'm like, did I? Then I'm like, all of a sudden I started to think, oh
Oh
my gosh,
no.
I don't think I did.
Did you?
No, of course not. So I closed January. So I did open it this afternoon, Diane, but it must have been right after you had already gone to look. Well, so that means, yes, anybody who's got their 2-week sweater finished for tonight, the Fiber Friends thread is now open.
Open? Okay, good.
So yes, you can go post away in there now.
To be fair, I never post because I'm not in it for their prizes or anything. Like I just like participating. I think I
Yeah.
finished like a hat, mittens, and a cowl last month. Entered nothing.
And you didn't post. Well, I know some people don't, and that's all right. But it
It's
is
not it's
always
not why I
nice.
do stuff. I needed a hat and I needed to finish my mother's mittens and I wanted a cowl. So like I make things and the joy is in the making for me.
Yeah.
Not the prizes aren't as important. So
Yeah.
I don't really enter prize draws often.
It is nice to get a pattern
Now,
every once in a while, though. That
to
is
be
a nice
fair,
little perk too.
if I take dad to a knitting thing, I make him enter the prize draws.
Oh, do you? Is he
Dad
lucky?
wins a frighteningly large amount of the time.
Some people do.
He got his
Some people
tickets
are
at
very.
this. I don't know. If you want to park within like 5 parking spaces of the door at the mall at Christmas, you put me in the car. That is all I can give you. I can give you no more. That is my only gift. All of my luck is directed in that specific space and that specific space only. Also works for supermarkets. Doesn't matter. If it's packed and I'm in the car, we can usually get within 5 spaces of the door within the first
Yeah.
4 rows.
That is a good perk to have sometimes.
So, like, I'm making the trade-off. Dad can't
Yep.
do that, but Dad can win door prizes like they're 25-cent gumballs.
Some people are lucky like that.
That's just how it works for him.
Oh,
So
let's
my mom's like, he threw prizes in the thing. I'm like, cool. When he wins something, I'll go get it. She's like, yeah, he won something. Of course he won something. He always wins something. He comes home from silent auctions with like 5 or 6 prizes. I've had
oh,
entire Christmas presents built out of the fact that he just threw a ticket in a bucket.
well,
Doesn't even look at what the prizes are anymore. If it's a prize bucket, he puts a ticket in it.
that's fun. That's fun. So
Hey, that's
let's
how I got
see.
a pressure cooker. So I'm not
Ooh,
gonna say no.
that's cool.
Mhm.
So let's see. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Oh
Or
God.
Galentine's Day. We can like say make Galentine's Day. I like that. So we've got Liz, we've got Alice. Hello, Nikki, Dawn, Wendy, you found us. I'm so glad.
Oh, good.
Pravina and Sally, Susanna, Lynn. Who else? Carol. Hey, Carol. And of course, Diane
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
Mary. Mary.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The usual suspects. Glad to see you all
Yeah.
lined up in here. Did you
Sam
bring
is,
yourself a bevy? Did you get a snack?
I
Did
know.
you eat chocolate?
Does anybody have chocolate?
To be fair, the mysterious Mr. B visited on Wednesday, and we played a game that he kickstarted way back when we used to work together at a local books or at a local board game store.
Yeah.
So he bought a carrot cake because he knows I like carrot cake, and he just left the
Ooh.
leftover cake in the fridge. So I had a slice of carrot cake this afternoon.
That's perfect. I was gonna go get myself some chocolate, but I didn't. But you know what? I think maybe I'll just go get some tomorrow.
I mean, it'll be on sale tomorrow, so.
This is true. And yeah, I'm yeah, Valentine's Day is not too important to me other than just a good excuse to get chocolate or go out for dinner or something. So let's talk sweaters, everybody. Before we do the grand reveal, Jocelyn, remind us
Yes.
what pattern you were making.
I thought you were about to be like, at grand reveal. I was like, whoa, hey, wait.
No, we'll go
Yikes.
over the patterns, then we'll
Over the
see in the
patterns.
chat how people did.
I was working on the mallow. It is a free cardigan pattern from Barocco Yarns. I have made the mallow once. I have it in the Barocco Vintage DK weight yarn. It is 20 stitches over 4 inches. So yes, I can use a DK weight yarn to get that fabric. And yes, I needed a 5 millimeter needle to do so. Tight knitter. I'm a really tight. It's like in ridiculous. Insane. It's insane. This one I was making out of a yarn colorway from Erin of Fireweed Fiber Co.
Yeah,
Make sure I don't say wildflower wool because I'm on wildflower wool, but I'm talking too many words.
that's
And if Louise, if you're okay with it, I'll give everybody the coupon code I have for it for her
absolutely.
site. Okay, so
Yes,
it's
yeah.
Northern Knits and then 10. So Northern Knits 10. And you can save 10% off a purchase. It's like in today's economy, yes.
Yes, absolutely. And
It's
her yarn
really,
is
and it's
beautiful.
a and it's a perma coupon because like we've
Okay.
had that coupon for years because we're friends with Aaron and Tristan. So I'm using the colorway I'd like a fresh bowl, which was from a half year yarn club that she did as a celebration for her mom's passing last year.
Oh,
Yeah. I would delight it. It's a very beautiful watery blue, which is makes complete sense given the colorway name.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that is what I was working on.
Okay. And I was working on a bulky weight cardigan. I'm calling it the Carol sweater because I saw
Mhm.
Carol in the comments here. This was her pattern that
Yeah.
she has done a few variations. I think you've done the pullover. And Carol, I saw you snuck in another sweater in there. You told me you weren't doing another one. And then I see her post on Facebook and she's like, here it is. Voila, a blue pullover done in 6 days.
Oh, Lord.
So
Carol, how big are you? I have
she,
questions.
I don't, well, a average size, not like a size zero or anything. So she's
I will
just
tell you right now, these are not small girls and they require a lot of knitting.
no. So she's making just an average size sweater. And yeah, but she whips them up super quick. So she was kind enough
Oh,
to give me the pattern that she uses for her patterns. So, or for her sweaters. So that's the cardigan that I was knitting.
See, I could
So
see it on a bulky yarn. I could see 6 day sweater on a bulky yarn.
yes, yes, yeah.
Quit like I crocheted a whole sweater in 3 days. So like I know I can make something quick. I did. I took a long weekend and I made a whole sweater from start to finish.
See, it can be done depending
It
on
can be done. What
what
you're doing, what your
what
weight of
you're
yarn
doing.
is.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But I
Absolutely.
wanna I wanna be I wanna be fingering weight fast. I want a basic 2 week fingering weight sweater
Yep.
in my size,
Okay.
which is 4 skeins of fingering weight yarn with a very small amount left over.
Carol left a comment here. She said she felt like she was missing out. I just got the yarn out and love it. So
Absolutely.
it
Do it
looks
up.
yeah. Yeah. So how did
It's like
everybody
that's the
else
time to
make out
peak.
before Jocelyn and I show our sweaters in the comments? If you were, well, if you're working on any sweater at all this month, just let
I
us know.
mean, yeah, because like there's still 2 weeks. Like, as if you're not
Yeah,
done, there's still 2 weeks left for
exactly.
the Fiber Friends, and then next month is Stuffies for the
Yes.
Fiber Friends. Like, am I
Yeah.
recalling that correctly? I
Yep.
was very much dealing with a cat at that point in the podcast when it
Oh,
came up in discussion because Phaedra decided to jump in the tub, which was full of soaking clothes.
oh no.
So we
Okay.
had woes and we needed our mother to rescue us. And mother went, well, we should just bathe you because we're already here,
Oh, oh my gosh.
which
Okay.
was not what she wanted to have done.
So yeah, so just put in the chat if you're doing the 1 month, the 2 weeks, if you got finished, if you're close. And then Jocelyn and I can show our sweaters. So
And we
Sally
can.
says, Happy Valentine's Day. She said she got a Valentine heart with chocolates from her husband. No flowers because the pollen messes with my sinuses. That's a good reason why.
I have only
Nikki,
received Valentine's Day gifts from one man in my life. I call him Dad.
aw. Yeah,
He would bring home mum flowers when we were teenagers, and then there would be smaller bouquets of flowers for us as well.
oh yeah, my dad was
Yeah.
most definitely. I don't think he's ever bought a Valentine present and
Oh
never.
yeah, no, Dad's programmed. He buys chocolate, takes mom for dinner, and on Valentine's Day, flowers come home. Or flowers
Oh,
come home if he needs to apologize for something. So like when we walk in the house and there's flowers on the table, we go, "What'd you do?"
yeah, that's a dead giveaway.
Dead
Okay,
giveaway.
Nikki said hubby brought us chocolates. Susanna, she got a Valentine's Day donut from Tim Hortons.
Well done, Susanna. Way
Perfect.
to score.
That sounds like a perfect Valentine Day. If I'd been out and about today, I probably would have done that too.
I had spicy beef burritos and a slice of carrot cake.
Oh, that sounds okay.
I don't
Got
know.
chocolate from the kid.
I've never had a
Uh,
partner for Valentine's Day, so the two
eh,
partners I have had didn't do Valentine's Day. Insert dumb reason here, so it's never been a
yeah,
thing. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, some people don't, right? And some people
yeah,
just, um, yeah. Anyway, oh, Diane says she's got chocolate from the kids at school today.
yeah.
Lovely. Oh, Debbie, she's got chocolate and birthday balloons. That's right. Hey, I'm supposed to sing
Oh,
happy
that's
birthday to you
right.
tonight, aren't I?
Oh boy, Debbie, why'd you remind her?
That's right. I think we talked about that Monday, and I said, make sure you let me know Friday night. Okay, you guys, we all have to sing happy
No, we
birthday.
don't. You do not have to sing if you do not want to sing.
I highly encourage you to because is brings joy to everybody. Okay, Debbie, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a fantastic birthday weekend with lots of chocolate and yarn.
And here,
And
I don't sing. I have a saying, but I don't sing. That's not what
okay,
I'm
do
into
your
doing.
saying because I always love hearing
Do I?
that too.
You love hearing it?
I do.
Happy level up day. Don't forget to save your progress at the local tavern and stock up on your healing potions before the next adventure.
That just makes me giggle every time I hear it. I love it.
I did it to my sister. but because she's a we're both D&D fans, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went into more depth with her than I do for the general one. So it's like I'll do the general one, but like the more in-depth one is because she turned 40 this year. So I
Oh,
was like, like happy level update. Don't forget to save your progress. I'm like, and don't forget to pick your feet stat. You have unlocked the I no longer give a flying fart. However, it does come combined with if your toe is slightly out of misaligned during sleep, you will hurt the next day. Sorry, it's a curse and blessing in one situation. My sister's like, no, I don't want that skill tree. Because it makes more sense if you play the game. So like we sort of ribbed off that for a little bit for her birthday this week. For my
fun.
dad, I just sent a happy birthday.
Oh, Jude is here. So let's see here. So Dawn says, Diane and I finished ours last night. She posted pictures on Facebook.
Lovely.
Fantastic. 2 week sweaters. Well done, lady.
Yeah.
I will
See,
have to
it's
go.
so doable. It's so doable.
Yeah, it is depending on, yeah, yeah, what the pattern is, the yarn weight, what you got going on in those 2 weeks. Liz,
Variables.
oh, Liz, I had to pull yours out and start over again.
Oh no.
Wrong gauge. And she said I did do a
Ah,
gauge swatch. Shoot. Okay, isn't this like the third time for you? Okay, but now that you started the sweater and you know what your gauge is, you can just adjust your needle size, right? And then this time you should cast on and it should be smooth sailing, right? Right? Fingers crossed.
tragically, tragically, the yarn can misbehave.
It can sometimes.
Mhm.
Jude.
There's not a thing you can do about it.
Oh, okay. So what is this? Jude says she's got two sweaters cast on and finished. What is that? Finished a 6 row neckband on the second. Finished.
Nice.
Okay. Donna. Hi, Donna. She's trying for the month. She said, we'll
Okay.
see. That's okay. You're
It's
halfway there.
very reasonable goal.
Oh, Jocelyn, Nikki has something for you. A comment. I just see your name.
Sure.
She says, Jocelyn, we have,
Thank you.
oh, you have the same bust measurement.
Yes.
Just,
Yes.
and
Though, Nikki, I will maintain there are more inches to my waistline.
so she said, but okay, but I think this is encouraging you. Let me read the rest of it. I got stuck at the bust measurement. She, okay, so it says you two have the same size, and I made a sweater longer than it calls for. Mine is hip length, and I made mine in fingering weight in 2 weeks.
Which
Okay,
I was, I know it's doable. I just need to do it, and that's the goal
so
to get to. Yeah.
there you go. So there you
Yeah.
go. There's your proof. You can do it. It
Yeah.
can be done.
Yeah, it's one of those interesting ones because everyone's like, basic sweater. I'm like, yeah. They're like, what do you make? I'm like a 48-inch bust. They're like, yeah, but don't you have a 52 bunch? I'm like, I do, but my shoulders are 48. So I make for my shoulders and the sweater's always fitted. They're like, but then
Mm.
it's fitted and tight. I'm like, yes. Otherwise, my other option is super baggy and looks bad. So it's fitted and tight.
Okay, well, Mary says she finished and posted to the group. So, and then she said she started her second sweater for the month. So you're going to do two
Two.
2 week sweaters. Mary, that's
Excellent.
fantastic. Okay. Um,
Don't get
Donna,
me wrong, I'm gonna pick up my wood woes. Like it's sweater month. Like I'm gonna keep working on sweaters,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
But
for sure.
I've really wanted to work on fingering weight sweaters. So I feel like I should have done fingering weight this year and should have just tried for it, and I didn't. And I have
That's all
regrets.
right.
I have regrets.
Next year, next year,
Absolutely.
next year. Donna is, yeah, saying, wow, Nikki, I know, because that's a lot of knitting, a fingering weight in 2 weeks. Carol says, good job, Mary. Wendy says, oh, I'm single and it's tradition to get chocolate on the 15th half price.
Good
I know.
tradition.
I think I'm going to be there with you. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, Mary says happy Valentine's Day with lots of
I
heart.
mean, in good news, one of my DMs, who's an ex-boyfriend, messaged me and went, so my wife has requested my chocolate flourless cake for your birthday next month. So I'm assuming I'm making you both cakes. I'm like, that would be correct, yes. So like I'm getting a
Perfect.
gluten-free flourless chocolate cake with a rat tort cake situation with a raspberry drizzle. Like I don't even have to ask him. He just makes it
Ooh,
for me every year. And that man can make a chocolate cake. So I'm like,
that's
yes,
something to
please.
look forward to.
I want one of those. Uh,
Who else? I saw somebody else. Oh, Lynn. Lynn says, I think she says she's with Wendy. That must be about the half price chocolate tomorrow. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Liz says, yep, it was the yarn's fault. Yeah, we'll blame it on the yarn, Liz. Oh, Liz, happy birthday, Debbie. Carol says, I'm working on yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Oh, that sounds like crochet.
It is crochet.
Oh my
That sounds
gosh,
like a double crochet.
yeah. Anybody who's following the videos knows
You had
exactly.
your dinner.
Nikki says, oh, her, what is this? Her height is tighter. Her gauge, that must be supposed to be gauge. It says H, but I think it's t- typo here. Your gauge is tighter. At first, I'm like, okay, is this the name of a sweater? But I think it's her gauge. Her gauge is tight too, so I had to make a bigger size to get the size I needed. You would not need to again in advance.
Stop it.
Yeah, you can do it. Yes. So see, okay, you got
I
you
pulled the
can
plastic out of the Kleenex box
totally
and put
do
it
it.
on the floor for you. Play with that.
All right. Well, it sounds like everybody is making out excellent. Yes, Nikki, that's I figured that out after I started reading a little bit more. Um, anyways, yes, your gauge is tight. So, okay, that is exciting. I don't know as I will, well, I mean, never say never. I could maybe try and do a 2 week fingering if I had 2 weeks, if I was not working. That would be the
There. I
only
mean,
way
I
I could do
definitely
it.
do stick to the I only knit on it during evenings and weekends when
Mhm.
you wouldn't be at work. So like I account for the time that you're at work and you're on a regular sized commute as no picking up the knitting needles time for me
Yeah.
for that specific project. So I
So,
do run with a little bit more restriction
yeah.
than strictly speaking as necessary.
Yes, and well, yeah, this was a busy week for me, so I'm really glad. And I knew it was going to be. I knew I was going to have a busy work week the last couple of weeks. So that is why I decided to go with a chunky weight instead of a worsted because I knew there'd be no way I could get a worsted done.
I had
I
some
hadn't even
surprise extra work show up, so
entertain a DK or anything less than a worsted. Maybe one year I will though, because that would be a fun challenge.
yeah,
Oh,
I've enjoyed the DK challenges. Sorry
all
guys, I keep
right.
looking down. I'm knitting on a sock as we chat here tonight.
Well, then
Oh,
let's
I'm
show
gonna make you go first. You
our
always make me go
sweaters.
first. Okay, not always. Most of the time, I occasionally go, no, you go first.
All right, I can go
Today,
first.
you go first.
I can go first.
Also, I'm in the
Okay.
middle of a row, so.
All right. Well, I am, I will show you.
Okay.
This is my yarn.
Yeah.
No name bulky yarn with the blue tweed in it. And here it is.
Why did I not pull the microphone close enough today? Oh, look at that.
So
I
there's
see an
the
arm. I see a torso.
there's an arm cast off.
Hmm.
My ends are not woven.
Well, that's
And
fine.
this arm,
We say ends weaving in is not necessary.
I am still knitting on this, but
Look at that though.
I think I have um 4 rounds and then I can cast off.
You're doing so like that's
I am
awesome.
like
Given it's a too busy week.
this close, this close.
Oh, you did great. You did great.
So I'm gonna finish it
And I
while we
mean,
chat.
technically, you'll finish it today, so you still finish it in time.
Yes.
Because it's still done on the Friday, so it still totally counts.
Yeah. Well, I'm
You did
thinking
it.
I will even be able to. So I think I'm gonna put like use a shawl pin.
Okay.
Because if I'd been thinking about it when I first started it, I would
Mhm.
have put one button on here,
Okay.
but I did not. So I think I'll just
That's
put a
fine.
shawl pin on it. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of room here, guys, so I don't know.
That is a very nice, classy gray sweater.
There.
Cardigan situation.
Yeah. I'll like post a better picture of it
Oh,
But
that
this
looks so
is
good.
I'm almost there. And then I will just
Yeah,
put,
with 4 rounds left, you'll totally finish while we're chatting.
yeah. Oh, that's it. It's like this is nice and cozy. I had it on earlier because I had been trying it on for the length, and
Mhm.
then I haven't wove any ends in yet. So I will do that. But oh my gosh, it is so nice and warm. That's the one thing about the bulky yarn. It is really, really warm. So I am planning on wearing this sweater tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's just going to be my go-to. Just pull it on and wear when I'm anytime,
It will
really.
also be really nice to toss on in the spring when you start prepping stuff for the garden. Because it's always like just a
Exactly.
little too chilly to plant, so you want like
Yep.
something,
Yep.
but not a coat.
Yes. No, I think I'm going to wear this a lot because it
Yeah.
fits really nice. It's really nice and cozy. Yep, it worked out. Worked out great, Carol. It was an awesome pattern. Thank you. Oh, lots. Oh, finished my granny square. Lovely yarn. Now I want one. I know, I really like this. Oh, thanks, Carol. She said, I love it, Louise. Congratulations. Nikki says,
Oh,
good
so
job.
good.
Yeah,
So
I'm
good.
basically done. I will be done here right shortly. If I had not stopped to shower for you guys, it would have been done. But I'm like, do I wash my hair or do I knit? And I'm like, I was really debating. I was tempted, and then I thought, no. So,
Yeah. I guess like a minute or two like getting out of it. And I was like, yeah, I had to load the dishwasher, you guys. There's no forks left in this apartment. Things had to happen before we went live. I
uh,
get you. I understand.
I know. Now I'm really thinking, like, darn, if only I didn't have to wash my hair, it could have been done. I could have had the ends woven. Well, I
If
mean,
you
I
take
don't
if
know.
you take it off now and work on it, you will be
I
done.
know I'm going to, except now I'm going to be cold because this is so nice and warm and cozy.
But you want it done so you can wear it tomorrow.
I know. I am going to get it all
It
done.
looks really good. It's a
Yes,
very nice shade
I
of gray.
love it. It's
I mean,
nice
I'm still
and
sad the
cozy.
black didn't win, but it's a very nice shade of gray.
The black would be nice, and that will be
Right.
knit at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm on my third ball. I've knit two
Those
big
are
ones
big
of these,
balls.
and I'm just going to use, I just joined. Where did I join? Right here. I joined right here, the third ball. So I've only have this plus this much more. So almost got it out of two balls. But that's all right. I will, I don't know what I'll use the rest of this for. Well, I've got, I have three more full balls plus this one. So I could do
You got tons of opportunities.
two more sweaters.
Tons of options.
All right. So yes, I'm hoping to finish. This is going to be done before I go to bed tonight. And maybe before I don't know if I can, maybe not quite
Well,
before we finish chatting.
we're very strict to the hour today because
Yes,
I
because
gotta
you got
go right
plans.
at 7:30.
All right. So we've got half an hour to chat. Yeah, I don't know if I can get 4 rounds done in half an hour. Maybe, maybe.
I've got a quarter of an inch left and I'll have a finished sock.
Yay! I think Carol's glad that
It's a very cute sweater. I'm very glad you shared the pattern and that you did so well with it. Oh, that's
yeah.
lovely.
Liz says, I
Lovely,
know.
lovely.
Liz is like, we can't smell you. I know. If it wasn't for my hair, if my hair looked passable, I would have skipped the shower and
Would
finished the
have
sweater, you
never
guys.
known.
But I know, I just couldn't do it. So I like it was a struggle to decide though, you know. Carol said, glad you maintained your image. You know, it's priorities. I don't know.
Priorities.
If it was sock madness, I would have knit over having a shower.
Boy. Oh
So
boy, people.
be prepared the next couple of weeks, guys.
It's
Just
gonna
saying.
get rough in here.
All right.
Holy snickered.
Okay, so now Jocelyn,
Yes.
last
Tis
week,
me.
so last week we were both
I
a
had
little bit behind where we thought we were.
I had just started a back lace panel and I needed to be done a lace panel as of last week. Now I went rogue, like I went off the rails. I don't know what I was doing or where I was going, but I wasn't having it this year with the 2 week sweater challenge. My brain was like, no. I picked up romance novels, I swept floors, I took garbages, I did
Yeah,
everything but pick up my sweater on the
you
first
were
week.
avoiding.
I was avoiding like a pro. Totally champed that out like nobody's business, right? But I had to buckle down this week or it was just gonna and not be good. Ugh, fair. I did it to myself. Guess what? I read 4 more novels this week. Still in the back lace panel.
Well, it is
And it's not even like
beautiful
it's a
though.
hard lace. It's not even like it's a hard lace panel. It's a very pretty lace panel. It's not even hard. I literally have done everything but pick up this sweater.
So,
Everything,
does that tell
everything.
you?
I do everything. I should have gone for fingering. I second guessed myself. I let people go, no, it's really hard. And I just no, I should have gone for fingering. I should have not listened to the naysayers. I should have just done
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Yeah. Which, fine. I still made progress and I still needed to work on the sweater. So it still had to happen.
well,
So
that because but now here's the question
I
though.
mean I'm into the second ball.
Well, that's good, but this is a test knit for Aaron, right?
It's a sample.
Yeah, yeah, a sample. Yes, that's right.
I'm
So,
actually in the middle of a row.
so
That's so easy to leave.
is
I
that
don't
because?
have to have this ready till summer markets. So like this doesn't have to be done till June.
So, see, do you think that was part of it though? Because that was kind of
No.
more of a like a had to, and there wasn't a
No,
deadline.
because Erin asked and I said I would love to knit a sample for
Yeah.
her. And she literally just brought the yarn and said pick a pattern. So it's not like I had any
Okay.
sort of restrictions on anything. Any of some such. She just wanted to update some of her. She wanted less shawls. Because while they look pretty, they don't hang right as a sample piece. Sweaters hang better.
Okay.
Cardigans hang really great and people pick them up, right? But
Hmm.
you don't necessarily enjoy lace knitting or you don't always want to be working at the end of the day, then do more work. So
Hmm.
she
Hmm.
only had like a piece or two or something. So she was doing one. And I was like, yeah, I'll do the other. It's fine, no worries. And she knows where I live. So it's not like it's hard to come here. I'm the shortest commute. She's
Well,
5 minutes by car, guys. That is how far away from me she lives. It takes her car longer to warm up than it does to get to my
to get
house.
there.
So it's
Well,
it's
your
it's
lace looks
super close.
lovely.
The lace looks beautiful, but now I absolutely avoided it again this week. Looked at it, did everything else, like anything. I sorted boxes and started prepping stuff for moving. Like I looked for any task that would take me away from the knitting task. Was it great? I wasn't having it. I just wasn't having it
Well,
this week.
if
So
you're
I
not,
don't know.
you're not.
I just, and I mean, I was due to do it at some point, and I've been very good the last what chunk of years, like this first few chunk of years, I was very good and very diligent. So like I was due to go off the rails and go
Yep.
sideways at some point anyway. So this was just not my year.
Well, and I think, yeah, I think you're just ready to jump right to the fingering weight
I think so.
and
Yeah, I
do
think
that.
I gotta stop thinking that it's hard and just do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I think that's going to
that's
be
what I need to do.
something that you're going to be excited
Yeah,
to
that's a
do
lot
and
to work
see.
on. Yeah.
All right, before I actually cast this off. So you guys, I actually counted rows when I was
I mean, I'm
doing
not going to work
this.
on lace charts right now. They do require enough brain. That's not going to happen. I'm going to go back to my sock. Because I can
Okay.
do one by one ribbing if I look down.
Do I think yeah, I think I'm there. I was counting rows, which I never do. I always just measure. And then I thought, oh, maybe I should just count rows. And but then I was counting rows and then I'm like, oh crap, did I miss counting that one?
I measure because I miscount like a crazy person. I cannot for the life of me keep the numbers straight in my head. Oh.
Well, okay, so let's see. Mary says you did great, Jocelyn. Dawn
I
says you
did. I
made
still
good
got a chunk of sweater
progress.
done.
Yeah.
No, I'm just miffed at myself because I avoided it and I was like, this was the wrong decision. Past Jocelyn made the wrong choice.
Well, that happens sometimes.
Mhm.
Liz says you made great progress. Donna says, love how it's looking. Carol says the pattern's pretty, Jocelyn. So
It
yeah.
is. It's a beautiful dropped shoulder kind of boxy cardigan with a lace panel. DK weight. It's my spring sweater. I throw it on when I take out the garbage, or I'm running a quick errand. Like I'm going down to Hudson Bagel to get a bagel sandwich or something. Like I just
So
toss it on and
yeah.
away I go. That's what it is. It's a nice sort of casual, everyday soccer mom sweater, which is what I wanted when I made mine. So, and
Well,
I've worn the crap.
well, that's good. That's what you want. Well, that's good. So you got good progress done, like t
Got
two
good
weeks to
progress.
get that back panel. Like that, I mean, that is actually really good progress. That's good.
And I mean, I don't know. Like, I might put it down and leave it alone for 2 weeks. I might tomorrow morning wake up and that's all I want to work on because I want it done and off my plate. Like, I just don't
Exactly.
know. I
Just
am such a
see.
mood. I am such a mood knitter.
Well, there you go. But you got great progress. And you still have 2 weeks
I do.
for sweater month. So
I
you're
do.
like on track. You're doing great. Yeah, Sock Madness. Sock Madness could start tomorrow.
Good. I'm thinking if I'm done these socks tonight, which I very well may be done. I might not attempt sock madness because that's nut bars. I might see if picking up the socks and seeing if I can do a sock a week or a sock every 2 weeks and see if
Yes.
I can shorten my 3 month span of one pair of socks to like a 2 month or a 1 month span.
That sounds, yeah, that's a good goal.
Because I like the idea of making some more socks this year. Also, I need to make some more socks this year. Just have to do it.
All right. So, oh, Mary says good luck to everybody doing Sock Madness.
Indeed.
Yes. Nikki, did you sign up this year for it?
No, don't get me wrong. I look forward to seeing the pictures from everybody and watching everybody struggle through it, but nope. I
There's
tried it. Nope,
gonna
it's
be
not for
no
me.
struggling. I know.
I'm
It's
sorry, I'm gonna bring up the balloon socks here. I feel like there
yeah, I
was some
know.
struggling.
That'll be like forever and ever and ever. That year is gonna stick out in everybody's mind. Nobody's going to forget that. That was a memorable year for sure.
Now, beautiful socks.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Beautiful socks. But my God, I was glad I was not making them.
So I didn't even have time to go look at the Sock Madness thread. I know there was a warm-up pattern was put out. I have no idea what it was. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and just kind of scan and look through the thread, the Sock Madness thread, and see what that pattern is because I will probably print it off and just have it. So maybe I will knit it later once I'm not actually competing in Sock Madness. But I do need to get my needles and some sock yarn pulled out so that whenever the qualifying pattern comes out, I will be ready.
Well, I figure I can either cast on toe up vanilla socks. Very likely. I like toe up vanilla socks. Or maybe I pull up those Hydra socks from last year, the qualifying, and do them and make them accessible.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
means using a self variegated yarn instead of using multiple colored yarns.
Okay,
So I'm just
okay.
tracking the cables, not the cables on the stitches, and I'm making it my size.
Okay, okay.
And then I can do it on the smaller needles for the tighter gauge I prefer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki did sign up for Sock Madness. Getting
Excellent.
excited. So I'm actually really hoping that if the pattern comes out like Sunday night, that would be my preferred
Ideal.
time. Yes, because I am busy tomorrow and I'm busy Sunday. So,
I mean,
um,
so am I.
so yeah. So, but who
I
knows?
was talking, I was talking to my uncle who's not an uncle.
Uh-huh.
Awkward. The man has known me since I was in diapers.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. I suppose I'm just, okay. I'm going to assume you guys know that my father's younger brother passed away in November because I had an uncle pass away. He was
Yeah.
my uncle's best friend. So like
Okay.
we've been doing a lot of communicating the last little bit while everyone's doing the grieving process. And I was
Right.
talking to him and I was lamenting that I have to update my window, like I have to update my operating system on my computer. And he's like, you could just go through and do the updates. I'm like, well, no, I can. I want you to think about screen readers and update menus. And he went, or your uncle can come over and do that for you because his brain just went, no. I'm like, you would be correct because boot up menus and start screens and install stuff do not do accessibility. The font does not get larger, it does do dark mode, and it does not work with screen readers.
Oh.
So it is not accessible. So he's going to come over next weekend and update my computer. And the story is relevant because he was like, oh, I could come over this weekend. And I went, whoa, no. I am so busy this weekend. And it is all internet stuff. I am not
Yeah.
mucking with my
Not,
operating system on a weekend when I'm literally online for massive chunks of the day.
no, don't want to do that. That's a
Bad idea.
bad time.
Bad idea. So it's just like, oh, I
Oh,
feel ya. I
bye,
feel ya.
Donna.
Bye, Donna. I feel I'm like, if Sock Madness could start on Sunday evening, that'd be great for me too, because I am not ready to cheerlead till Sunday evening. I'm tied up till then.
I know. It's like all these. When would be the optimal time for that pattern to come out? Oh, yeah, we'll see. Who knows? It'll
Sunday
come
around
out.
supper, Canada Central Time, that'd be fine.
So we'll see. It'll come out when it comes out and just start whenever I start.
Absolutely.
Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I will just carry my some sock yarn and needles with me when I'm away on Sunday. So if the pattern does come out, I may have
It'll
a
be
little bit of
great. You'll
time to
get your
start.
sweater done today. You'll get something done this weekend somehow with all your busyness. And then, boof, you've got two FOs and a new sock for a new start Monday.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
That would be, I know, wouldn't it?
Be ideal.
So we will see how it goes. We will see. Mary says, "Oh, I'm
I
with you,
have to catch up
Jocelyn.
on granny squares this week.
I want to get I want to get a couple granny squares done. Well, I would like to get one done tonight.
I was pretty sure I was going to drop them for the 2 week challenge. I was pretty sure I was going to drop them for the 2 week, and I was right. I did. I didn't even work on squares. So now I'm just like, enough of this. Sit down and get your squares caught up and get your like. I want a blanket at the end of March, and I'm behind schedule, and that bugs me.
Well, you just get back on track.
Mhm.
Oh, did Sam say she's got 52? Somebody's saying 52.
52 dishcloths already?
Or is that what I think she said that Louise, she said, Louise, the way I'm going with my dishcloth challenge by March,
Okay, by
I will
March.
have done the 52 dishcloths done. Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's so good.
Ooh, you guys, I may be done here in like
Good
a
going.
minute.
Yeah,
Well, or how much do we have? We've got 10 minutes. I might be done here. I'm going to, I've done the decrease round. I've done one round of ribbing. I have to do one more round of ribbing. And then I can cast off and I'm done. And then I gotta weave in ends. I'm not blocking it because it's acrylic. I'm just gonna wear it
that's fine.
tomorrow. Our guild is meeting tomorrow, so this is the sweater I'm gonna wear as long as it's not a snowstorm.
Yeah, didn't you guys get a bunch of snow?
Oh, yes, we did.
We got
And
the extreme cold, but I think like Ontario East got the snow.
yeah, it was.
Manitoba West went cold. Like we just nosedived off a cliff.
Oh,
They were,
really?
they were saying on the radio, I think it was like the other day or something. They're like, yeah, Thompson's the warm spot at -27 before the wind chill. I'm like, oh, jeez.
Oh, jeepers.
Oh, it's brisk outside today.
Well, my friend has been in
Did it
Alberta for
stop me
the
from going
last
for a walk? No. No,
Yeah.
it did not stop me from going for a walk.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess if you bundle up, I don't know. She'll feel like it's a heat wave when she comes back here. Now today was -12 when I left this morning.
Yeah, -12 is quite reasonable for a winter temperature.
Yeah, if it's like minus I did a Zoom with somebody in Manitoba and she said it was like -40.
Yeah, once you keep the wind chills in, we're sitting around -40s to -50s overnights, and sometimes our highs during the day with the wind is like -30s, low
Oh,
30s. Yeah,
yeah.
low mid 30s. Yeah, just
Gotta
depends. Like it
bundle.
fluctuates a bit.
Gotta bundle up for that. Oh, Susanna said it was snowing all day here in Calgary. Oh yeah, 52 is a huge amount. Yes, no kidding, right? So Sam is going for 206, I think. I think the other day I said
That's personal
208.
best from last year.
Yeah, so she's going to try and beat last year's. Yeah. So, yeah, Mary said she had the sock balloon. Yeah. Bon voyage. She would attach them to a helium balloon and let them go.
Fair,
They
fair.
were, yeah, see, and I got the Antarctica part done. That part, I didn't have trouble with that. I think I just ran out of time, or I don't know what happened that year. I just didn't get them done. So we will see. I did not manage to take any days off work.
Oh no.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to try and do Sock Madness while I work. So we will see how far I get. But I'm excited to see what the pattern's going to be for our first, if it's going to be a color work or cables or beads. I haven't even looked at the supply list to see if we need any beads. That would, I should do that.
Yeah,
I should do that. And if we need
I
any.
have no idea.
Okay, ribbing's done, you guys. I can cast off.
Cast off. Do it up. Let's have an info as our wrap
No,
up.
cast off.
Good news is March, like from now to March, is our most relaxed time of the year because we don't have secret challenges. So we'll be doing fresh picks for secret challenges in March
Oh,
because we
good.
didn't do anything this month.
Nope, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's
The first Friday in March there we'll be picking things to make secret knitting.
so
We can
yes,
talk about your sock madness. I'm gonna hope you get some squares cut up on because you are falling further and further behind,
I know.
and
Well,
that task gets bigger and bigger.
yes, since we don't have a project yet to have to finish the next 2 weeks, I am going to, yeah, well, it's going to be Sock Madness.
Oh yeah, well no,
And
sock madness should take priority. Then it should be your squares.
yeah, so I'm going to try to get a square or two done this weekend so I can.
Did you decide to go back to the basic squares?
Well, no, I still want to just do the squares,
Okay.
but I may
Because I
just,
already know you're not gonna have time on your summer break. You're gonna be a grandma. You're busy.
I know, but that's okay.
Grandmas on
I'll
summer
figure it out.
breaks are busy.
They are.
Grandma things.
I will. I want to do them
I know
though, so
anything
I'm
about
gonna
my mother's
try to.
summers or my grandmother's summers.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where I get. I may just do some plain ones
Nothing
just to
wrong with
get
that.
enough of them done. But I do want to keep working on the ones because I do enjoy doing them. They are fun.
I like the learn like when I went through and I didn't like all of the squares that I made, but I loved the learning part. I loved the challenge of figuring out what it was she was showing me and how to
Mhm.
get it done. Yeah. That
Yeah,
was
like
it was absolutely a beautiful challenge.
so far I've liked doing all the squares. There was a couple that I enjoyed doing more that I thought I would definitely go back and do those ones again. But all of them have been fine. So we'll see. Maybe once I mean, I'm not that far into it either. So I may find at some point there'll be something that I'm just not super excited about. But for right now, I am
So far, so good.
so far so good. So our next crochet chat, for those of you who are crocheting along with us, is Saturday, March the 8th.
I'd like to be seaming up bigger squares at that point. Like I'd like to have enough large squares made that I'm sewing for that check-in.
That would be exciting. Yeah, I just would like to have a few more squares to show. So
Which you can do. It is a doable thing.
it is a doable thing. It is a doable thing. So yeah, we'll see. It'll be a good check-in March the 8th. See where I am, see what the status of Sock Madness is, and we'll go from
Yeah.
there. All right. Dun dun dun. Look at this, you guys.
We're done?
Done.
Yeah.
Two-week
Excellent.
sweater. Done, done, done. So now I can just weave in my ends.
Sure can.
Two, two finished sleeves.
I hear my cat snorting. Oh,
Oh,
she's in her cat tree.
fantastic. I am so excited. I have another sweater I can now wear.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yay. That makes me really, really happy.
Oh, I'm within 4 rows of a bind up on this sock. Oh, I will have a pair of
Oh,
finished socks tonight.
oh my
Excellent.
gosh, that's exciting. So now
One
I'm
by one rib.
still,
I will do one by one rib, apparently. Okay, cool.
it looks good.
Just
That's
means
pretty
my
yarn.
minimum socks. Yeah, this is actually, I'll hold up the other sock because I can just turn it the right way around,
I'm really excited I can update my whiteboard with
which will
another
be really good.
finish.
Suck.
Oh, Sam says, what is this? Oh, your wrist is starting to hurt? Well, then take a break, Sam.
Yep,
You're
yep,
doing
yep, yep.
great, but you don't want to fall behind. Take a little bit of a break. Take a
If
break.
you don't take a break now, your body might decide you're injured and then you are taking a break later.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you don't want to wait till you're injured and then have to. Oh, Nikki says, exciting news. I found some Croy Midnight Orchid colorway, so I'm knitting socks. I love that
Excellent.
colorway. I have
A
one
gorgeous
sock.
colorway.
I have one sock knit in that. One. Someday there'll be a pair. Oh, that's so pretty.
This is the peppermint snap from Ginger Snap That.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty colors.
I've had this beautiful, cheerful yarn for a couple of years, so I'm like, time
Oh,
to knit it. Mostly because I'd like to have an excuse to buy more yarn from Kim and Colin because they have glow in the dark yarn, and I feel like I need to own glow in the dark yarn,
um,
like black light
absolutely.
reactive yarn.
I
I
think,
want a Halloween striped sweater where it's black, but the orange is black light reactive.
oh, yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I want. That's my goal. They make some freaking gorgeous yarn. Oh, so good. So good.
Oh, Liz is saying good night.
Good night, Liz. That's okay.
Yep,
Justin's got to run too.
wrapping up here in, yeah, like 2 minutes.
Justin
And
needs
then go
to
find a
go
shovel
be the
kit.
cleric in the D&D party. They're planning the heist escape from jail, and they're holding off till I arrive. I'm like, I don't need to know the plan. I'll be there 30 minutes late. And they're like, that's fine. We need to plan anyway. We got time.
Oh,
So I'm
hey,
literally
Cindy.
leaving this call and sliding into a Discord.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Cindy says she's wearing hers. Oh, she said to Nikki, oh, exciting. Oh, that's the socks. She replied to Nikki and she said she's wearing hers. So that must be the Midnight Orchid sock yarn.
Excellent.
Liz
Such
says,
a pretty yarn.
it is really pretty. She said, congratulations to all who finished their sweaters with
Yes, you guys did great.
Swift needles to the rest of the sweater knitters and those crazy
Ugh.
ones going for sock madness. Yes. Yay, thanks, Diane. Yes, I'm very happy with this cardigan. It's going to be a very cozy. It's going to be one I wear a lot. So I'll probably be wearing it Monday night. Carol, if I see you Thursday, I'll be probably be wearing it Thursday. Good, good. All right. Well then, you guys, Jocelyn's got to run. So why don't we wrap up?
Da,
And
da,
yes,
da, da,
definitely
da.
congratulations to everybody on their sweater knitting.
Yes,
Whether for those
because
who
we
got
will.
your project's finished, for everybody who is well on your way to getting something finished by the end of the month, or just making good progress.
Now, we normally would have done a mid-month motivation on the 21st. Did we still want to do that?
Um,
Because otherwise, we're not back here to talk about our stuff till the 7th, which is the first Friday of the month.
okay, that's March.
My brain just went, wait a minute, look at a calendar.
That's right, because we did one, two,
So
three.
we could do the 20, we could do the 21st as a square check-in. Do a square vibe.
Good. We could do
Yeah.
next Friday.
Yeah, then that way that everybody can join in for that one and we can just talk about the progress on what we're working on, see how
Yeah,
everyone's month sweaters are going, how that first week of the sock madness is climbing along.
that's right. Yes,
If that's
because
something you'd like to do. My brain
I
just
can
looked at the
do,
schedule
I can
and went, wait a
totally do
minute.
that. That works.
Wait a minute. Before I run away, let's secure some details.
Let's figure out. Yes, next Friday, that
Okay.
works. We can do
Yeah.
a crochet check-in, sock madness check-in.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Let's
can
let's do
sort of and
that.
then do a mid-month motivation like we normally do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then on the 7th of March, we can do picking projects and stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
It's perfect. All right. In which case, guys, I love you. I gotta go.
You got to run. All right.
I
Well, we'll
gotta
see
run.
you all next Friday night as well. Have a great Valentine's weekend, everybody. Enjoy lots of chocolate and get lots of knitting and crocheting done. Have a fantastic week and good luck with the rest of your sweater knitting. Okay, let me find a button and
A button.
we'll, we'll say good night. Bye, everybody. Thanks for
Goodbye,
watching.
guys. Find a
Uh-oh.
button.
Uh-oh. Live stream. There we go. Stop.